Hello friends, my name is Shivam from DevOps Schools and I will help you to enable your learning process in various technologies of DevOps, artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data and many more. This is our initiative to help you by sharing multiple tutorials and videos. And if you want any specific tutorials or any particular topic, then please do comment in the below comment section and I will help you with it. Also, please subscribe to our premium services on YouTube, which will give you access to more content and videos to enhance your knowledge about all these topics. Also, if you want me to help you with regards to the online trainings and classroom sessions by our qualified trainers, then please do write me at contact@devopsschool.com. Thank you.
And then there is one service in AWS, which is AWS Trusted Advisor. And this service provides guidance for the consumers to help you reduce cost. And what this service will do is it will scan all your resources and your utilization. How do you use it? How are you creating those infrastructure? How are you provisioning and all? It creates that, and according to that, it gives you suggestions. What should be what can be your cost optimizations? What are your alertings on performance? Do you have any security related issues which are not addressed? If there is something critical, it goes this with this mark. If it is of importance, it goes with this mark, and if it is healthy, it goes with this mark. So this is one important service which will generally be used by account holders or your admins, who will keep an eye on your entire account and see what is going well and what is not. So this red indicates immediate action, yellow indicates investigation recommended, and green indicates no problem, it is as expected. So you can work on cost optimization also by using this service. If you are having some resources which are not properly utilized and you are having some idle resources, this will make comments and you can make changes to that. You can do performance improvements as well. By checking your service limits, you can ensure you take the advantage of provision throughputs and monitoring for better monitoring of your services. You can improve your security by using this trusted advisor. You can create fault tolerance applications also. By looking at the health checks, it will give you issues if there are any on your availability zones, or if you have to create some backup which is not available, that sort of recommendations it will give you. And it will also show you some service limits. It will check for service usage of your application, and it will alert you or show you if there is more than 80% of service limit exhausted. Okay. And then there is something called as Trusted Advisor Core versus Full. There is something called as Full. By default, this core comes at for all accounts, but Trusted Advisor Full will come with specific subscriptions. You will have to buy some business support and enterprise support for getting full Trusted Advisor. And what you will get is you will get full set of checks, and you will get some notifications. You will get programmatic access via APIs. So that at a high level is about this elasticity and management tools. Let's do a quick knowledge check. True or false? Autoscaling helps you ensure that you have the correct number of EC2 instances available to handle the load for your application.
True.
True or false? Yeah. True, yeah. What feature would you use with an auto-scaling policy to determine when your auto-scaling group should scale in and out?
CloudWatch.
Yes, that's CloudWatch alarms. Yeah, Amazon CloudWatch alarms. You use it for scaling in and scaling out, along with scaling auto-scaling policy. You have an application composed of individual services and need to route a request to a service based on the content of request. Based on the content, what type of load balancer should you use? It tells you based on the content of the request.
There were 3 load balancers.
Yeah.
Classic network and
So if you consider this condition here, that it checks based on the content of request. So when will you see the content of request? In the application, right?
yeah, okay.
Yeah, so in the application you will have this application load balancer which works well for that. So you will use this application load balancer.
Okay.
Then which AWS service serves as a best practice and recommendation engine?
Recommendation engine. Oh, that's a trusted something. I forgot the
Yes.
name.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Trusted Advisor. Trusted Advisor is something which gives you recommendations time and then.
Yeah.
So time for lab number 3. So what you will do is you will again go to the same quick labs springpeople.quicklabs.com and use your same account, and I have already pre-warmed the third lab for you. They are already ready and you can start that. They are activated.
Okay.
And what you will do in this lab, let's quickly see what we are doing. So if you start off from where you left in the lab 1, so this is what you had done in lab 1. You had in lab 2, you had created a database master and secondary group. You had created these 2 instances and your application was reading from the database, right? Now in lab 3, what you will do is you will create an EMI from running web server instance, add a load balancer, create a launch configuration, create auto scaling groups, launch instances within private subnet, add instances to load balancer. Okay, so you will test auto scaling. You will test monitor the performance of that using CloudWatch alarms. This is the overview of your lab 3. And this will be something like this. You have a question?
No. I just said okay.
Okay. Okay, so this will be something like this. You will create an AMI image from an instance, existing instance. You will create an AMI. You will deploy a load balancer. You will have 2 instances because you want to create more than 1 instance, right? You will need an AMI for that purpose. So to create a launch configuration, you will need an AMI. You provide the AMI, you have a launch configuration, and then this load balancer will do your load balancing. This is how your entire infrastructure will look like after this lab. And you can feel proud after your lab 3 that you had successfully created a VPC, 2 subnets, few VMs, databases, load balancers, and all in all, it's a good application setup to feel good about. Okay, so jump onto the lab. In the meantime, I will come back with something else for you. Yeah.
Okay.
And by the way, did you guys receive the feedback link for this course?
No, I haven't received.
All right, fine. I'll check that and let you get it as well.
Okay. I'm a little confused with the instructions here. So after launch configuration and create launch configuration, I'm not able to see the my AMIs option.
Correct, even I'm stuck there.
Yeah,
I clicked on just AMI to follow it, but I don't see select button then after that.
Yeah, I think on clicking on AMIs, it goes to the AMIs page, but I don't know what it means here.
So it let me check in which step are you? Let me see that.
24th.
24.
Okay, 1 minute. I'll So that is step number
24.
24. Okay. Okay. You create a launch configuration group and auto scaling group. In left, you say click launch configuration. In the left navigation pane, click on my AMIs. You use AMI that you created from the existing web server. Yeah, so did you create that AMI for from your existing web server?
AMI was created before, but we are not able to see the option my AMIs. That link, where should we see that? To click my AMIs, I don't see any option.
Sorry about that. Do you see here AMIs? You get this option?
On the left panel,
Yeah.
under images, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, after clicking on that, we go to the images page. But it's saying that to select and accept T3 micro, but
So let me see this here. Create launch configuration. You have to say basically 1 minute. Auto scaling. If you can share your screen, let me see how it looks like. Because I see the steps are appropriate.
okay, one second. I'm getting some privacy option. Go to meeting privacy options.
Yeah, I think I will have to make you as a presenter.
Okay.
This is Anindita, right?
Yeah.
I made you as a presenter. Can you show your screen?
Okay, let me see. No, I am having some go to meeting app issues. Maybe Neha, you can try sharing.
Yeah,
If
if you
you're
want,
having that option.
let me make you presenter.
Yeah, there it is. Okay. Can you see my screen? Is this my screen? That's my screen.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see.
So this, when we click on this AMIs, we get this particular screen. And I'm looking for select
Yeah.
button, but we don't see that.
So it is showing you only your AMI only, right? Hang on. You're seeing only your AMIs. If you look at the top,
Right. Owned by me. Owned by me.
owned by me, yeah.
Correct. But how do we select this now? I'm trying to double click it, but that's not working because we
So
need to provide this T3 micro.
If you go to the step which is before that,
Go to the launch configuration.
go one step back.
Shall I do a back from here? Go?
No. You don't have to do it there. You can go to the launch configuration and see what. I mean, what made you come on this page first of all before that page, right? You can go there.
Okay.
On the left.
Yeah, left side. Yeah. There it is. What's the next one? Look. Yeah.
Yes, maybe you can click on that launch configurations again. Yeah, go to launch configurations and click there. On your left panel, scroll down.
Under auto scaling.
Scroll down, yeah, on the left panel, yeah, you have here. Choose an AMI here.
In the drop down, if we choose.
Should I close this?
If you can create launch configuration and go to the.
Yeah, when we click on this, I was getting this. No, this I think we should add over here. No, create launch configuration and then click on my AMIs.
No. Hang on. Stay there. Stay in Management Console. You have the drop down to select your AMI, right? Yeah, it has added a useless.
Okay. Yes. Here. This is the one. Yeah, this is the one. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Choose in the drop down. You have web server AMI. Yes.
After that, what do we need to do?
You have to give the instance type.
Oh, okay. Here. So why was it written my AMI?
So it didn't ask you to go.
To.
What it is doing is it is telling you that you have created an AMI. It is there. Just have a look at there. If you want, you can see there, but you will use it here only.
Click my
If you go back to
AMIs.
the
Okay.
it will say you will use the AMI you created from the existing web server. Then you have to come back to the same step, and in that drop down you will select the AMI.
Okay.
Give the name of the launch configuration.
Have they given that?
Yeah. Now rest of that you can continue as usual.
Okay.
Oh, fine.
Do we see the select? Okay. Can I stop sharing so that I can see the buttons?
Yeah. You can continue. Yeah.
Right.
Commit showing us something went wrong. Please refresh. Weird.
What is that? Can you, if you want to, you can share that.
Yeah. This is.
So let me walk through this here. So I am in this location and I have to export the AMI. Create image. I'll give the image name and description. Then I'll say create image. The image is created. Then I'll go for load balancers. Create load balancer. I'll choose application load balancer. And I'll give it name as label lab ELB. Select the VPC. Lab VPC. Select availability zones. I want to do a multi-AG deployment. And select public subnet and public subnet 2. Then I'll configure the security groups. Ignore the warning. So a web security group is created for me. I'll choose that security group. Then I'll say configure routing. So for name, enter lab. Now I have to create a target group, right? So I'm creating a lab group target group. Register targets. Then I have next review. Then I created the load balancer also. Close that. Then create a launch configuration, right? So here I am in launch configuration.
Yeah.
Are you with me till here?
Yes.
I'll create launch configuration. I'll give this name as lab config. Choose an AMI. I have a server AMI.
They have given the name as lab config actually. If we follow now those steps, it works out.
Yeah. So unfortunately,
So
it should have been.
Yeah.
It should have been in a previous step, but it is given in the 27th step. But it is there.
Right. Okay.
You select accept T3 micro. Instance type is T3 micro.
Yeah.
Choose. Then enable CloudWatch detail monitoring. Yeah, here let us, the text is little different, but it means the same. Enable EC2 instance detail monitoring within CloudWatch. Here it is mentioned as enable CloudWatch detail monitoring.
Yeah.
And then
Okay, we have to go to advanced settings also, what? Or
no, you don't have to add, you have to add storage. So storage is, you will use the default storage. I will not add anything. Next, configure security groups. Yeah, so there is this layout also which is changed. So it is telling you next, but it is in a single page, as you said. Configure security group. You will configure the launch configuration to use the security group that has already been created. So security group is already created for us. You use this select web security group. Yeah, you have to use this.
I didn't do that. Can I go and edit it somehow?
Whatever.
Yeah, no, we cannot edit it. What I did is I deleted and did the entire thing again.
Exactly. Yes, you have to do that because, as I mentioned, launch configurations are immutable. You cannot change them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But security group, yes, it is mentioned in a descriptive way. It did not tell you which security group as a step. It did not tell you, but you have to select this web security group, and then you choose your key pair. Or I don't have a key pair. I'll create a new key pair. That's it. Create launch configuration. You can ignore warning, improve security warning. Okay. Create launch configuration. Yeah, this is what is to be done.
Okay, give me a minute. I'll just redo everything once more.
Yeah, go ahead. No worries.
Okay, created. After this, we have to create an auto scaling.
So now we have just created launch configuration. You will have to now create an auto scaling group using this launch configuration.
Yeah.
So you have auto scaling group here.
Okay.
Create auto scaling group. Give the name of the group lab auto scaling group. Start with 2 instances.
How did you click on create auto scaling group? Was it from the left side?
Yeah, on the left hand side. Yeah. Here, if I navigate here, auto scaling groups are here, right?
Please enroll our general membership for $399 plan to get access of all the parts.
Along with that, you can access our other tutorials such as Docker, Ansible, Jenkins, Terraform, Splunk, AWS, Azure, and various other DevOps related premium tutorials with our channel membership. If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopsschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. To get our channel membership, click onto the join button, select the 399 plan and grow your skills immensely. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.